Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. Jermaine Daniels gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1-0. So we may see some hit and run. We may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Time for a look at the defense.
Leading off the inning, Julian Browning, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First delivery to him on the way. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second, as he didn't have far to go for the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Thomas Valentin. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Slow roller back to the mound. There's one, but no real shot at 2, as he's safe easily at first. Digging in to try it again, Matthew Malloy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-2. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Browning has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Naturals lead it 1-0. Ready for another chance, Julian Browning.
The shortstop, Julian Browning.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line to the right side, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Benito Soriano comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back in there. And another throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. And there he goes towards second. Popped up. Dozier is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. On to first, a double play. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Striding in once again, Ray Stacy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Stacy.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. Digging in once again, Julian Browning, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone. If you could work a couple walks, it could be the start of a big inning.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And that'll plate the tying run from third, as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did.
Digging in, Julian Browning.
Julian Browning.
First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout, or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Stacy. 2 gone. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. So they strike for 3 runs. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Arkansas crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Tony Davies gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Raul Torrero records the save, his 1st of the year. So that's a wrap.
A first conversation with a new representative can be exhilarating to a young player. A savvy agent will engender confidence in his client, confidence that he has a world of possibilities at his fingertips. But the measure of a good agent is how well he can turn these possibilities into actualities.
Welcome to MLB. Digging in, Julian Browning. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B.
1 sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Coming to the plate now, Damian Huerta, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. The 0-1 on its way. Lined hard toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Robert Guevara. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. The 1-2. Hard liner, but picked up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Danger. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Julian Browning. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Browning has had a nice season to this point, and he may well earn a spot on the All-Star squad because of it. He comes into today second in fan votes at shortstop.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Standing in, number 96. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Julian Browning. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Julian Browning.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit the other way out toward right field. Rodriguez on the move, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding in, Julian Browning.
Julian Browning.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Here's a look over to first, and he's back in standing. Sandoval stands at first with one out. Chopped weakly to the left. While the throw pulls him off the bag.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Number 96 takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, Greg Duke. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Set to deliver the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Feliz waits on it. And that retires the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors in 2. Ready once again, Johnny Rodriguez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Bouncer up the middle. Reined in to second for 1. On to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call. Now at the plate, Julian Browning. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. In there, 2-1.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
And he's back standing. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hitterish at the dish right now. That's his 3rd knock of the game.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Damian Huerta. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Damian Huerta.
In tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk. At the plate, Greg Duke.
Now batting, first baseman, Greg Duke.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Stepping up now, Kirk Neuenhuis. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Ready with the 0-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle, scooped up on the backhand. And a gorgeous flip to second, and with that, the side is retired. 4-2 the final score tonight. The Arkansas Travelers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Ryan Willett earns his 5th winner of the year. Minor League Baseball. Stepping into the box, Julian Browning, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Shortstop, Julian.
First delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball one. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw. Digging in the switch hitter, Andrew Romine. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season. So perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, D-Row?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his back going to have to be on point.
And he'll dive back in safely. Browning leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. To send him packing, pitch on its way.
On the back.
Swings and misses, throw down. And the offline throw as this takes off down the line in left field. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy. Stepping in, Julian Browning.
Shortstop, Julian Browning.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. The 1-0 home. Pitch out, nothing doing. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner back standing. Runners on first with 1 down. Strike called, 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
The 3-1. Too high, and that cost him ball 4. Next will be the designated hitter, Damian Huerta. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And a relay home. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Right fielder.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kirk Neuenhuis. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4. Now to the plate, Cameron Perkins, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. High pop-up. Carpenter is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases-loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Julian Browning. He singled his last time up. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card, he circles the guy that can't beat him. Well, obviously he didn't circle this guy. That's his 3rd knock of the game, and he has been on fire lately.
Coming to the plate now, Andrew Romine. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Andrew Romine.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner back safely. There goes the runner. Lifted in the air to right field. Ramos is there. 2 gone. Ready now, Damian Huerta earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
Damian Huerta.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Julian Frowning. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. This one's down to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. Now in the box, number 96. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take it deep, but if you allow him to get on base, and scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
On to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base.
They played the matchup there, and it worked out perfectly. Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Into the box now, Julian Frowning. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Hard on the ground towards short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
This is on the ground over the first. Fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Travelers wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Casey Lawrence earns the win, his second. Pedro Espinoza wraps it up for the save, his 20th of the season. So that's a wrap for us here. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes. Neville Mosher, a right-hander from the state of Maryland, is on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
Count 2-1.
Right side, hit hard. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road split?
I think every player is, and sometimes it's a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me, and it's eye-popping, is the fact that this team leads the league in slugging percentage. And they do it in a variety of different ways. It's just not...
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. Now the relay home. A tag, and they get him at the plate as one run scores, but not the second. Digging in for his second at-bat, Julian Browning. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Feliz is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 1 run here on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Leading off the inning, Robert Guevara, and they'll need him to get something going here. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, and this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job.
Striding in once again, James Vincent. He flew out in his last at-bat.
James Vincent.
Hard on the ground toward short. Browning is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied. Digging in once again, Julian Browning.
Julian Browning.
First pitch coming, here it is. And that one just missed outside. Soriano, the runner at second with 1 away. Liner toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. And that's going to plate the go-ahead run from second as they move out in front here, 3-2.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, Dero. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Chopped weakly to the left. One there, and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue. Digging in and looking for more, Julian Browning. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Leading off the inning, Clyde Ferreira, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though back into this game, only down by 1. All they need is leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Ready for another shot now, James Vincent. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
James Vincent.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Little chopper up the middle. Gonna be a tough play. Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out. Ready for another chance, Julian Browning. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set, and the pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. One 1-0 pitch on the way. A bouncer to the left side. Eastman is up with it, and there's out number 2.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
10-4 the final in this game. The Travelers put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Pete Wynn claims the win out of the pen, his first. Reggie Sinisi struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll just...
The player is challenged to raise the bar defensively.
Minor league baseball. In now, Julian Browning. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike one. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, coming off last night's W, we had a chance to catch up with the manager. He just liked the way guys are playing. They're showing up to the yard ready to go. They're playing as a collective group. A lot of good things happening in this clubhouse.
Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, talk about frustrating as a pitcher, Dero. The pitch before that was some kind of a funky swing, and then he delivers a base hit on the next pitch.
Yeah, that's the name of the game right there. Did he take a bad hack, or was he setting you up there, please say?
Designated hitter, Julian Barstow.
Chopped weakly to the left. Dozier picks it up. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Mark DeRosa, what do they have to do to get the season off to a good start on the road?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Pickoff move to second. And the runner back. So 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Austin will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they get a man to second here in the top half, but he's stranded there. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. At the plate, Derek Jimenez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Derek Jimenez.
Bouncer to the left side. Beckham scoops it up. And quickly there are 2 away. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look up and down this lineup.
Now at the plate, Matthew Malloy. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. The 1-1 home. Oh, it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. And we are tied 0-0. Coming to the plate now, Julian Browning, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And over to third now is the runner. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Popped him up. Jimenez in foul ground. He lays out, but it's out of his reach, so that's a tough strike, too. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Tapped down the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Digging in to try it again, Julian Browning. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Popped up. Jimenez has a play. 1 away. Now at the plate, Julian Browning. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he'll get back in safely. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. One and one. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. In there. Base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit him. Ready once again, Julian Browning. He singled his last time up.
Julian Browning.
comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Mullen onto the grass. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. On now to the bottom of inning number 7.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. The Arkansas Travelers took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end.
1 run.
Marco Gonzalez. Welcome to MLB The Show. In this present, Lorenzo Chacin, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've brought 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them. Show up to the yard today looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
Frowning, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now a move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And again a throw, and the runner back safely. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. There's 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Julian Frowning. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about him. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Next will be the designated hitter, Damian Huerta. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. 2 men are on with 2 men out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Striding forward now is the DH, Freddie Fletcher. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Freddie Fletcher.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Hard on the ground toward short. He's got it. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Ready now, Julian Frowning. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit toward the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Now at the plate, Damian Huerta. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Damian Huerta.
Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
Now a spin and a throw back to second and a dive, but he's back in there. Now the 2-1 pitch. Smoke toward the hole. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. A play at the plate, and they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out. Into the box, Ray Stacy.
Now batting, right fielder, Ray Stacy.
Hits this one hard the other way. Browning. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never.
Digging in, Julian Browning. He singled his last time up.
Julian Browning.
Here's the first pitch to him. Shot weakly to the left. Reined in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and one man left on base. Seventh inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Travelers lead it 2-1. Coming to the plate now, Matthew Malloy. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Gets dirty and gloves it. What a play. But the tying run comes across here, so it looks like this could... Stepping up now, Julian Browning. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a blooper to the right side. And that finds a seam for extra bases, as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. And he's in safely to third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
The batter, number 6.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Damian Huerta, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. And he delivers with 2 outs in the 9th. It's a base hit. And that could be a big insurance run here as that pushes the lead to 2 here in the top of the 9th.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get it.
So striding in, Terrence Gore. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
The second for one. 4-2 the final score tonight. The Arkansas Travelers came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Raul Torrero gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Minor League Baseball is so digging in now, Julian Browning, to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Hey guys, loud contact right out of the gate. I like where this is headed. Let's hope that this is the start of just a monster offensive output by both sides.
Batting second.
Stepping into the box, Cameron Perkins. He was 1 for 4 with a triple in the ball game last night. Shoots this one over to first, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Attaboy, good job. Way to rip.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now you've got a couple of guys on.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. He loses him on ball 4.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks and that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
So here's the cleanup hitter. Greg Duke is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Hit on the ground to third. Dozier scoops it up. One there on to first, and it's a double play, though that first run of the ball game is across to score.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play.
Striding in, Julian Browning. He reached on a single in his first try, and he'll snap one over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The 0-1 pitch. Runners on the move for second. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Stepping in, Cameron Perkins. A base hit in his first trip.
Cameron Perkins.
This is on the ground over to first. To second for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. Into the box now, Warner McCauley. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 1-1.
Warner McCauley.
Hit to short. Oh, what a stop on the... To first. It's late. He's safe. Almost got him after the great stop, but it's a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the inning.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution. Nice.
Now batting, Doug Barrow. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. A dive and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Julian Browning. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. And he'll dive back in. He's set. Here it comes. Curveball that time, not even close.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Fouled off. Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and digging in the switch hitter, Jose Gonzalez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Terrence Gore. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball left side. Played on the backhand. And he is in there.
You know, D-Row, when he makes a phone call after the game to call his parents to say he had a...
Digging in, Freddie Fletcher.
Fielder number 19, Freddie Fletcher.
The 0-1 on its way. Hard hit ball to short. Browning. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Julian Browning. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have...
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Starting to run out at 6-1, the final tally today. The Naturals get the win despite 3 errors in the...